Hi-ho, gamers and ferneds everywhere. This is Double RPG here with a very big announcement directly to you. Next month is the month of May, and you know what that means? That's right. It's that time of year again, where the Geek Fighters will bring back our Road to E3 series as we approach Gamers Christmas for the 2018 season this June. You probably are going to wonder to yourselves about what days we'll be having our Road to E3 2018 episodes, who we are going to cover, and when the times are going to be held. Don't worry about that, as you have come to the right place for that juicy info. Our Road to E3 2018 festivities will start off on May 11th at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, as we'll cover our predictions on Microsoft. The next week on May 18th at the same time, we'll cover our presaging on Sony. The next week after that, on May 25th at the same time, we'll see us giving our prognosis toward Nintendo themselves. And the final week on June 1st at the same time sees the Geek Fighters bring in the augury on third-party companies. It's during these times every year when we ask ourselves, is Microsoft going to hit it hard with more Japanese support? Will Sony show off or announce the PlayStation 5 during their press conference? Does Nintendo have a new beefier revision of the Nintendo Switch in the pipeline? Do all third-party companies have a bevy of new software to entice the masses on all platforms in the future? Those are just some of the questions we ask ourselves and predict when times like these are about to hit off hard. But you'll just have to tune into these times to see what all we ask ourselves and what we surmise will be at the big event. If you want to keep up to date on when we go live, then here's a big must that you should do. Hit that follow button on our Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/TheGeekFighters, so that you can know when we'll exactly go live on those days, aside from our days when we live stream our play sessions on games we like to riff. That means more support from you will mean that we'll continue to provide you all with great content that you won't find anywhere else. Finally, for all who are anxious about what our schedule is going to be for E3 2018 in terms of the press conferences, stay tuned for more details in the middle to late May, as we'll have everything finalized by then. E3 2018 is going to be another barrel of fun for Fighter Chaos, 16-Bit Jeff, and myself at the Geek Fighters, but the fun only gets started 1 month before the main event with our Road to E3 2018 series on Twitch. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and we'll see you during these times in the month of May, as E3 2018 is slowly crawling up from around the corner. This is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed, and game on, gamers. Peace out!
I don't know if you saw what I wrote.
Now.
Hey everybody, this is... We switched?
Yeah, we're switched.
Yeah, okay. Hey everybody, this is Fighter Chaos, head of the Geek Fighters. I'm one of the invisible voices you hear. The guy you see on camera and with the controller is PG.
Yes!
And that's a motorcycle.
That is a motorcycle, and I'm Double RPG. And I gotta say, Titus O'Neil, you really definitely pleased everybody with your little blooper that you commenced at the Greatest Royal Rumble event. So I give you a big applause, man. But for now,
As we're saying, Titus World Slide. And also the other voice you hear, represented by Samus Returns. Samus Alive is 16-Bit Jeff.
Hey guys, I'm glad to be back here for this week's episode of
Thousand Arms. Yeah.
What game? Uh-oh.
A game.
They all look the same to me. I'm sorry. It was a trope in the 90s.
Just a game in general.
A game. What game? A generic 90s RPG. But here's a catch.
When
I don't know if it was generic.
When you see Titus O'Neil slide during that event, that just makes you want to sing, slide, slide, slippity slide.
Mm.
Oh, and Vic. Hello, Vic.
Yes, Vic. Hello. Welcome to the chat.
You know what? I wasn't able to watch The Greatest Royal, sadly, because it was a WWE channel exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But I was really hoping to see the chat, the entire auditorium inside of here would go, "You effed up! You effed up! You effed up!"
I was hoping to.
And I got my and I got my soundboard up and ready.
Oh, good. Good.
But yeah, even Michael Cole was cracking up laughing during that clip.
Which is weird because the last couple of years he's been a heel announcer.
Let's keep it up.
Well, he switches. He flip flops so much.
Yeah,
Of course.
From last, what I remember from watching.
Well, he's face again.
Oh, good.
So yeah,
Because that changed years.
in the previous episode, we were fighting against Schmidt, and we defeated him, and now he bit the dust. So, and that's time to see about that Emperor and see what he truly looks like underneath that dark flame he's cowering himself in.
I want to guess it's a fluffy bunny.
We
He's
can
a
only
fluffy
hope.
bunny.
We can only hope, Jerry. We can only hope, man, but, you know, it's not that too far-fetched if your prophecy actually comes to light.
Oh, I actually have some. I actually want to tell you guys the day I had yesterday. I actually had a good day.
Oh, good.
I traded in a couple comics at my local comic shop.
Uh-huh.
I got around $100 in store credit.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked up a couple new books. You guys want to know what
Sure, but I assume that one of them was not Detective Comics 1000 because that all sold out at your place, right?
Right. You meant to say Action Comics. I got what you're saying.
Or Action Comics, whatever.
Oh man. But yeah, yesterday I actually got a really good collection. First off, I got the book one of Preacher by Garth Ennis and Steve Dillon. For those who don't know, there currently is a live-action adaptation on AMC, and it's one of the best comic shows I've seen in a long time. Like seriously, if I have to say the best comic shows currently on television right now are both Preacher, and Jerry will agree with this too, both Preacher and Krypton. Like those, like if you're a diehard,
Krypton's awesome.
I would recommend both shows.
Oh my god, did you see Krypton?
I know I didn't, but
I
saw that they revealed a particular enemy on this week's episode, so I wanted to see.
Yes.
Second hardcover I got this week was Green Lantern Lights Out by Robert Venditti. That was during the New 52 run. Underrated. I don't know about you, Jerry, but I feel like Robert Venditti was a very underrated writer during the 52 run for both Green Lantern and the Flash.
He is. I know this because not only did I read, though I know DC works, but his Valiant run.
Mm-hmm.
And he did like one of the best Exo Man of War runs ever.
Yes.
That dude is underrated as all. Yeah. Wow. Nobody talks about him, but he's great.
I know, he's a great
like that's the definition of underrated. Like
seriously, yeah. And I'm really glad to hear the new solo for Hawkman. This I think it's either next month or June. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But the last couple collections I got was Volume 1 of Halo Escalation. This was basically the story that took place after Halo 4, but before Halo 5 Guardians happened. Second one I got was Fantastic Four, New Departures, New Arrivals by Matt Fraction, and it was the same artist that did Amazing Ultimate Spider-Man back in the day with Brian Bendis. I think his name was Mark Bailey. The sad thing about the Fantastic Four books is not only the Fraction one is really hard to find, but good luck trying to find the I can't think of the other at the moment, but it was the same guy who did Secret Wars. You know what I'm talking about, right, Jerry?
Yeah. Guy's name.
If you try to find any like even paperback, they usually go up to around like almost $100. I'm not even joking. And the last collection, because I got more, but the last collection I got yesterday, which I was shocked to find in not only good condition, but I was able to get. Jerry, you know I'm not the biggest fan of Batman, right?
Yeah.
But there was one particular run I did like, right? By a certain writer by the name of Grant Morrison. You guys remember what it's the run that takes place right after Battle of the Cowl by Grant Morrison and Frank Whitley.
Batman Reborn?
Yeah, no, that was before. This particular one is where you introduced to Professor Pig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is literally the first volume of the run where Dick Grayson was Batman and Damian Wayne was Robin.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, that was great.
I was able to get to the deluxe edition of Batman and Robin Volume 1.
Cool.
Boy, Star Child is in the chat.
Hey,
Hey,
Jason!
said all
Jason!
the
Welcome
books-
to the stream, Jason!
Yeah, welcome
Said
to the
all
chat,
the
man.
books- All the books I have are old, lol.
Yeah. Now, those were collections. These last 3 ones I have are actually singles. First one is The Flash, issue 45 by Joshua Williamson, and I gotta tell you, I am looking forward to Flash War starting next month because I'm not gonna say what happens, but there's gonna be some repercussions going all the way back to Flashpoint. That's gonna start this review between Wally West and Barry Allen.
I see.
You know, I wasn't able to get Action Comics 1000, but I was lucky enough to get the very cover of issue of the Flash issue 45, which features both Flash and Superman.
Uh-huh.
I got the last issue of Superman Soul by Patrick Puget Tomasi and Patrick Gleason. And
Cool.
it was a beautiful send-off to their comic, and I really hope that Brian Bendis does a great job both on AC and Superman. Like, seriously, I'm really looking forward. It was sad I wasn't able to pick up the physical copy, but I did read the digital copy of 1000. And you guys know how terrified I was of him taking over Superman, right?
Right, but before you go on further, Jeff, I just want to interrupt you real quick and say, look at the enemy that you see on screen. A mechanical dragon with an AC plug as a tail.
Hey, you gotta admit, that's creativity. One thing that's in Japanese game development these days. For the most part.
Actually, funny enough, I was gonna say it's a good thing Jeff is talking about comics because we're like in a grindy section right now.
I'm being the filler to the whole conversation, so it's good.
There's no events happening to comment on.
But yeah, like I was continuing with, I wasn't able to get the physical copy of AC 1000 because, like I told you guys yesterday, completely sold out. I wasn't even able to get any one of the variants that they did, like for the decades.
Uh-huh.
Which is a shame. I really want to get the 1990s one that was done by Dan Jurgens, but I read the issue through other means. I'm not gonna say how. But I did read it, and I was at first worried that Brian Bendis was going to take over the run. After reading his short story that is a prelude to his upcoming miniseries, Man of Steel, I want to pick up issue 1 of Man of Steel. Like, I have faith he's going to do a great job compared to the majority of his work over at Marvel. Speaking of, funny enough, speaking of which, I did get a Marvel comic, and it was actually a big one too. Captain America issue 700 by Mark Waid.
Oh, cool.
And I gotta say, unlike Kyle, Jerry, you know how you and I have been hearing a lot of things about Mark Waid being called a soy boy, right?
Yeah.
I don't get why the hell they say that his run is bad. It's actually really good. And plus, I'm actually glad I was able to pick up this issue because not only the tail end of the was being done, where he was in the future. Let me rephrase that, post-apocalyptic future. But in this story, not only does he write a new classic, like a nice homage of a classic Marvel tale, but his writing is actually using art by Jack Kirby.
Sweet.
Yeah, so overall, it was a good purchase. So yeah, overall, I had a great.
Was it after Captain America being the new leader of Hydra or whatever?
I'm sorry, what?
Was it after Captain America being the new leader of
Yeah,
Hydra?
this is post the whole stupidity that went with both freaking Secret Wars and Civil War 2. Yeah, this is completely after that complete train wreck.
Is it Steve Rogers or is it Bucky Barnes being Captain America?
No, it's still Steve Rogers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, that's a comic fan. That's the one thing that really pissed me off with Marvel. It's just like, oh, our readers don't like diversity. No, we like characters that have a legacy to these characters. I mean, Jerry, say we will, like, because I know you have your problems with female form, and I completely understand. But if there's one thing I like about it, at least it's a legacy character that, spoiler, turns out was Jane Foster. There's history of that character with Thor Odinson, you know what I mean? It's not like something like what happened with, oh, I don't know, Iron Man and freaking Riri Williams. who just out of the blue became Iron Man just because.
Speaking of which,
I was gonna go ahead.
I was going to say, speaking of Jane Foster, I really don't understand why they didn't bring Natalie Portman to reprise a role for the character after Thor: The Dark World.
I think it's the same thing with Hugo Weaving. I think they just see, and I hate this mentality, but to them, I think they see comic movies as underneath them.
Oh yeah, yep. They're like, oh, it's says Matilda from The Professional. Sure.
Yeah, exactly. But funny enough, I give Zoe Saldana credit. Whatever you feel like about the current Marvel films, or even the current roster of the Guardian of the Galaxy films, I'm glad that there was an actress who spoke out saying that, don't feel that they're underneath because these movies give people hope. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Also,
continue. Sorry about that.
I was gonna bring up some. It's unrelated.
Mm-hmm.
But Vegito Blue got revealed today.
I saw it, yeah.
Oh yeah, in Dragon Ball FighterZ, right?
He looks hype as all.
I saw, especially the final animation they does.
The final Kamehameha.
Yes.
It actually switches to Goku Vegeta's face.
Which is awesome, I know.
I saw Max react to it. Max was marking out.
I bet he was, dude. Dude, I mean, you guys obviously didn't see me, but you saw what I posted in the Yet You See channel of our Discord, which is provided in the channel below if you guys are interested. But shameless plug, I know.
Hey.
But you saw how hyped I was when it was announced that it would be a side tree for Virtual Fighter 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I really want to go.
They better announce VF6 this year. I don't care if it's at EVO. I don't care if it's at freaking E3. I don't give a crap if it's at freaking PSX 2018. They need to announce it this year.
Yes.
If Shenmue can come back, so can Virtual Fighter. I mean, come on.
I know. No. Correction. It's Sakura. Sure.
Sakura Wars. Mm-hmm.
If Sakura Wars could come to the West.
That's something that really shocked me, guys. I don't know about you, but of all these, Sakura Wars getting a new game, not even a re-release. Even the enemy can't believe it too.
So, are we gonna see what's her name, Gemini, make a return in that game? The one who appeared in Project Cross Zone.
No one knows.
We have no idea. They just said we're making it. That's it.
Yeah, because I know you were watching it that night too, Kyle. They were doing like that countdown to games that
most requested.
That did that populars, which I was glad to find out post courtesy of DualShockers that listing and specifically was talking about one game that eventually all those games in that list will get releases and new games.
It's awesome.
Which I was glad to hear because that makes me hopeful that yes, we're gonna get BF6 at least
at some point. Yeah.
At some point, and you know what? If Sega really wants to rectify of how better Virtual Fighter 5 Final Showdown needs not only a PC release.
Yes.
But dude, that would be perfect for the Switch.
Ditto.
Hey, Switch is getting a lot of fighting games now, so
yeah.
I mean, you saw Guilty Gear Accent Core come out.
I know. I'm actually I find it weird that was announced and not freaking BlazBlue's Central Fiction.
And
yes,
because Arc System Works says that they have more of their fighting game catalog coming to the Switch in the future. And basically, Accent Core Plus, or whatever it's called, was just the first of it.
Which makes me happy. Because...
Sorry about that, guys.
Computers first, but I'll get a Switch after that, sure.
Oh, yeah, dude. Honestly, as someone who owned a Switch, I enjoyed it for the short time I had it.
Oh, man.
But with the current problems that are still in the hardware itself, I would say wait until the revision comes.
Yes.
If they do one.
I think they will.
They need to.
If they do one.
Because
if they do one, but I'm just saying that...
They need to, because we were talking about it last night for the stream, Kyle, because I don't care about you. I don't like these Nintendo-centric YouTubers, fanboys, who whine and complain about developers back in regards to the whole, memory of downloading off online, when in fact it's not they should be blamed on, it should be blamed on Nintendo and squarely on both Nintendo and Nvidia to begin with because of the architecture itself.
Right.
Because like, why would you release hardware when not only the 32 gig is barely even available, but the 64 gig that was supposed to come out?
Right. It should be made available right at this point.
Yeah, but it's just like, I still feel like that. I think Nintendo jumped the gun. Like, they were lucky that they did good, but it's just, and I'm not hating them. I'm glad they did great, but it's just like, they shot themselves in the foot by releasing that thing March of last year when, let's be blunt, should have released that.
I think we finally made it to the chamber, or the throne room.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, and we'll see the Emperor for his true colors, and I see him right now, and oh my god, does he look fugly!
I've been waiting for you.
Star Fox!
You have been guided here by the flame of the light.
Is it? Is it the same voice?
Yeah, same voice.
It's time now for me to realize
That's funny.
But just look how pitiful he looks. He doesn't even look that intimidating when he is behind the flame or whatever.
I will become a god.
Now that I'm seeing him.
Oh god, this is the one thing that kills any antagonist in any media: exposition.
Oh, Palpatine, why are you shooting your electricity at us?
Unlimited power!
You know the only thing that actually killed Sam Jackson in the film?
And he's trapped us all.
Now, just for some reason, I'm thinking of unlimited reception.
No, he's taking the flames. That cuck! How dare you! I worked hard to get those, and yet you're stealing them from me, you asshole!
I will be a god.
You know, we really do need a band counter on this stream that we do on the weekend. I find it funny that I'm usually the one that's more outspoken. Jerry, when we join you are the more conservative ones.
Yeah. Jesus! I can't believe it! I worked so hard to get those! Yet that jerk just... Oh my god!
Dianova.
We're gonna see about you when we get to the moon!
I like Musa's reaction there. That's our reaction.
Yeah, he's sad but frustrated. But we got the last of the Evil Mecha 5 to fight against.
Oh, yay.
Meet Shaft.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, very cliche. Very cliche, Shaft. But where's Isaac Hayes when you need... Oh, wait. God rest his soul, by the way.
I am sure.
Well, actually, at first, I thought you were talking about the antagonist from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Because, you know, there's also that Shaft.
Foolish
Yeah.
Fear the power of a
Wait a minute, he's not the main antagonist. He's a primary antagonist, but not the main one, because it's always Dracula who's the main antagonist.
Antagonist until you found out he wasn't. That's why I'm saying it. Context is important.
Of course. Anyways. Fight the most menacing of the Evil Mecha 5. And let's try out our new summon, which was Rao, basically a play on Fenrir from Norse mythology by his looks.
I thought when you said Raoul, I'm thinking of the bad guy from Mr. Northstar.
And there's also Aru, one of the elders from freaking Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Rao!
Sages. From,
with him saying the name like that, it's just making you think: is he trying to say the name, or is he trying to make a growl or howl like a dog?
I'm guessing that's why they called him that.
I suppose.
Nice Pokemon attack.
Thank you. I love me my Pokemons.
Who doesn't want Pokemons?
Notice how he's not used any of his specials as of yet. I'm very afraid now.
He's got a see about you attack, but that's our thing.
But yeah, he does a see about you attack, but it's in the form of a pentagram, so he's an occult figure?
Oh, God.
Well, you can't deny the possibility.
No, especially
I thought this was
Japan.
a family Christian stream.
Japan is weird like that, man. They add that stuff thinking it's cool, and it's like, no.
Jerry,
actually
it's a
not cool.
million-dollar question. When hasn't Japan been crazy?
Yeah.
When hasn't they been crazy?
Shoot.
Even the villain agrees.
Star Child said, I'm not familiar with Pokemon. I do have a couple of the movies.
You mean when the movies were still actually...
If Wheels was here, he'd tell you which ones were good.
I had no
Wheels-
idea that Raul was into Satanism.
Well, he does work with someone by the name of Shaft, so...
That means we have to exercise.
Obey the dog.
With the O.
Obey the darkness? Yeah, about that. We're gonna have to take a rain check.
There's a song called The Big Deal
Mm-hmm.
that reminds me of this battle right here
Oh, really?
with the symbol and obeying the darkness line he just said.
Uh-huh.
It's a song. It's called The Big Deal, and the lyrics. He doesn't sing them, but he says that. He says, "Another time, another life. I've been away from. Another time, another life. I've been away from Earth. Now that I'm back." Anyways, he says. When he's back on Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says he hears a whisper, a soft but evil voice. He knew it was the devil, and he had to make a choice.
Very polite.
What kind of song is that? It's actually
He
a techno song.
said blinded by the light. Now we gotta sing that song.
That's another
Blinded
song.
by the light.
Blinded by the light.
Godchild said he recorded those movies off of Cartoon Network years ago.
Oh, that's when Cartoon Network had the license. Now it's what, Disney XD?
Of all things Disney, I know, right?
Yeah, Disney. Gotta get us them baguettes.
Yeah, but let's be blunt.
I want to see an updated version of that baguettes meme with Aladdin going, they got them baguettes, and now they added Pokemans at Disney World too.
Did I just hear Jeff fall off his chair and
No,
laughter?
that was my kid trying to jump on my keyboard,
Oh.
and he missed.
Blinded by the light.
And you can say that just happened to my kid. He was literally blinded by the light, so you're not wrong.
Alright, it's time to get Ifrit or Flareoniel.
Basically, Ifrit, yeah.
Who basically looks like a character that you'd see from Fist of the North Star, based on his design.
See Raul and now him too. This is just Fist of the North Star.
Trust me, buddy, this is not the time.
Star Child said, I don't watch anything related to Disney.
Dude, who doesn't?
Actually, I think he said that before.
Yeah, you
Although,
did.
again, Pokemon is not. It's only just run by.
Yeah.
They don't have anything to do with it.
Right.
Rant.
They just own the license.
Yeah.
Woohoo! We own everything. Woohoo!
We
We're talking about Monopoly.
We used to own Power Rangers! Ha
And we did a better job than Saban.
Somehow. Although,
How many song references are you gonna make in that attack, Shaft? Where's your theme song?
who made this game again? Like instead of the Outlaw Star guy with all the music, I would have thought it was the JoJo Bizarre Adventure guy.
I know, right?
He's the one who likes making references and everything.
I know. Dude, wouldn't it be crazy if he was actually a girl's reference?
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Frost.
Oh. Just like finding out Michael Jackson did all those Sega songs after all.
Oh, for Sonic 3, yeah.
Final.
I don't like the sound.
Oh,
Take my name off.
shit. That was a strong attack that he did. That hurt us quite a bunch.
He says Flare Neo, but I still hear Flame Neo.
Flame on! Or Flamer! From what Chris Evans said in Fantastic Four. You know, and speaking of which, I saw somebody post online how how Chris Evans, who plays Captain America, and the guy who plays, the main antagonist in Black Panther. They were originally in the Fantastic Four. The original and the reboot, and basically said that the Marvel Cinematic Universe was their true redemption, essentially.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, Star Child says, I know in Symphony of the Night they have an item called the Stone Mask.
Mm-hmm.
They do, right? So
That is-
Symphony of the Night probably has JoJo references, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That Stone Mask is one.
Well, I remember there's that one attack that's basically like the Ghost in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, one of Soma's soul attacks, who does that Ora, 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 Ora!
I almost want to replay Brawl Brothers Rushing Beat Run just to get freaked out by the stand again. He has a stand!
He has a stand?
Listen to the voices of the
I wasn't expecting that at all. All of a sudden a stand just appeared. I'm like, what?
I know.
And then Peacekeepers adds Super Saiyans.
Oh,
AKA
they're
Russian-
too PG-13 for you, Star Child? Well, hey, there's Deadpool.
Deadpool 2's coming soon, yeah, after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's
I hope it's
good. That's a good thing. That's pretty good. That's good. It's good. It's good.
That's Gouda.
Is this guy even close to dead? He's not.
Yes, he's limping.
Oh, he's limping. Pfft. Still coloring my comic. That's the last one he watched, he said. Sarchel said. Deadpool was the last movie he watched of Marvel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
You sound like you're making some Chef Boyardee.
No, I'm just typing.
Oh, with that potion that I used or whatever?
No, when Jeff went,
Oh.
I thought I was like, oh, you're making Chef Boyardee, huh?
No, that's not me. No.
Are you sure he's not making SpaghettiOs instead? Uh-oh! SpaghettiOs!
I was just saying spaghetti.
I'm thinking of Stewie now from Family Guy. Thanks. Uh-oh, Spadoodios. Starshell says he hasn't seen any of the Avengers movies.
But again,
Well-
as he says, too PG for his taste.
Even if you wanted to see this new one, he could still do without seeing the first two.
Yeah, because even though they're sequels, they don't necessarily connect to each other in terms of plot
Yeah.
points.
They don't. So you could actually, even if you like randomly wanted to see the new one, Star Child, you could actually still don't have to see the first two.
I know.
Because Marvel likes to kill a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of good villains that
And they
deserve to
call
stay alive.
DC cringy. Jeez.
Right? DC's too dark. Marvel kills every villain.
Yeah.
Especially Ronan. I wanted to see Ronan alive.
Yeah.
I know. You know what the sad thing is about it's funny you bring it up. Do you remember how a lot of people said Guardians 1 was a great movie?
Uh-huh.
I feel like Volume 2 is the better movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Volume 2 is
Yeah.
what Volume 1 should have been.
Oh yeah, he is limping. You
Yeah, but he
grinded
got
well.
me paralyzed again.
And as soon as I said that, as soon as I gave you props, you get paralyzed.
Yep. It's like that time when I was watching it's like I was watching the Praising You.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, when I was playing KOF 14,
Oh, it's
You're like,
taking I was 14. That's right. Yeah.
you were like, "You can do it, J. House," and I died.
And you're dead.
Star Cho said he tried watching the first, but he said he saw all these people getting shot up, but yet there was no blood or bullet marks. I know, right?
He's not wrong.
Not wrong.
That is true.
Like I
He is
said,
very-
like we said, this is Disney we're talking about.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like stop. Just stop. Just stop being a bunch of pansy. And plus, they need to as well too because franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Is he dead yet?
Almost.
You sure about that?
I hope.
I'm sorry.
Now he is. Now he is.
Cena, are you sure?
Good. Good.
We saw about Shaft. Now the Evil Mecha 5 are all down.
That we got them all.
We got them all.
Enemy defeated.
Good.
I hope you got a lot of experience points.
700. Over 700, but still not enough. Would have been nice to have, like, at least 2,000 experience points. We got a Nemor ring for an item.
Alright. Speaking of, I'm in a random thread and they're just talking about the item, and I'm like, okay, this isn't even the Pokemon Discord, which I'm not in.
Don't try it, don't play.
Forward.
You say that, Shaft, but you're not a human being. You underestimate the power of humanity.
Didn't you watch Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
Jerry, Kyle, I'm so late to say you didn't. You shouldn't underestimate the power of friendship. Because for some reason I was afraid you were going to say that.
The perfect order is at hand, and then he's chibi. He has his hands up, ground is shaking, and he
commits harakiri.
Yep.
at least he pronounced it right. I've seen people say Harry Carey. It's not even close.
What?
Harry Carey. Wow.
Okay, that's.
They're like he performed Harry Carey. I'm like, what?
That's a first. Literally, that's a first.
Jerry the King Lawler said it. Really? Where do you?
Of course, the guy who's infatuated with sexualization from ladies.
The movie.
Not that, but his offspring is the one that created the worm, right, Jerry?
Outsider.
Jerry.
Oh, Jared Leto, the Netflix one.
Jerry.
Well,
Speaking of Jerry the King Lawler, you mean your son is WWE?
Brian Lawler or whatever.
Mm-hmm. The one who created the worm as a finisher?
that was Scotty Tahati.
Scotty Too Hottie, Brian Too Cool, and Rakishi, which I made mention of him in my live stream yesterday.
That was a stupid turn. That was a stupid heel turn for Rikishi, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I did it for The Rock.
And here Rock was giving him saying, "You okay?"
What? I did it for The Rock.
He said, "You okay?" Like there was.
Starship said, "Yeah."
Brian
Samurai.
Christopher.
Brian Christopher, Scott Taylor. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So Jerry Lawler was actually at the Greatest Royal Rumble,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
and so was JR.
Too bad. Too bad JR wasn't selling his hot sauce like he usually does, right?
Yeah.
Instead, we got Michael Cole and Corey Graves just chuckling over Titus World Slide.
You mean the now infamous biggest botch we've ever seen in wrestling history?
Somebody said the next Botchamania should just be that slide for an hour.
I agree. I completely agree, hands down.
We should all get some slides and some lube to loop up those slides, and everybody just be slippy, slidey away.
Star Child said, indeed, Lawler and JR were both there, and JR did promote the BBQ sauce.
Oh,
He was selling his sauce there.
Yes.
Damn it, JR!
Selling his
It's
secret
Saudi
sauce,
Arabia.
basically.
Which is hard because they're Muslims, so I guess
That's the funny thing.
JR must have been, don't worry, guys, it's halal. It's halal.
Notice how everything in the world map is now all dark. It's all nighttime.
I know. Oh no, are we in the dark timeline? That's fine.
We may as well be at this point.
God.
Anyways.
So this is we're wrapping this up apparently because
Well, we won't be able to wrap it up in this episode for sure.
not today, but I know we're getting there.
I would say probably in the next couple live streams.
Darkchild said Greatest Rumble was actually alright, and it was actually better than WrestleMania.
Wow.
Which I actually believe him. Just seeing the bits of WrestleMania I saw.
Well, I mean, it's not wrong. I mean, one of the contendants was Swoggle.
Rey Mysterio was there.
Yeah, but Hornswoggle was one of the contestants.
Hornswoggle.
WWE, why?
They love him, man. They only fired him because, like, he tested positive for something. He doesn't take drugs, but he tested positive for something from, like, medicine.
Okay, that's weird.
But they still had to fire him.
Why?
So they were like, just because that's the policy. But
I understand.
they
but
basically
like,
were gonna be like,
legal is just like, what?
they're basically like, we'll fire you, but we're gonna hire you back.
Man, buddy.
But still, that was like the biggest WTF moment during that time.
Rey Mysterio being there, I didn't know because I was wondering, but yeah, he showed up.
Yeah, I'm confused. Is he now officially a part
So
of the
he did. Yeah, he signed a contract a couple months ago.
Oh,
So-
he did.
They just never put him on TV until now.
Vince
So is he back
McMahon's
as a full-timer?
Morning.
Vince McMahon's illegitimate son made a surprise appearance.
Oh yeah. Don't remind me about that.
Hornswoggle.
But yeah,
Oh yeah, that angle.
yeah. I don't know which one's worse. That one or the current one trying to do with Jordan and freaking Kurt Angle.
Which, by the way, still going on.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they're still saying that he's his son.
Oh,
Come on, man.
And I thought they'd give Jordan a heel turn, because that would be a good way to turn him heel. Be like, oh, Kurt, I was just lying. You're not really my dad. I mean, come on. I was just using you. That would be a good heel turn.
It would. But speaking of which, that's the funny thing you bring up about freaking Kurt Angle. One of the most weirdest heel turns I've seen in the last 20 years with WWE, right?
mm-hmm.
Starchild said Hornswoggle actually got the loudest pop
Oh, nice. That's cool.
that night.
That's cool.
Saudi Arabia's like, we never see one of these. That's for all I know. Like, that's probably why we never
It's
seen
like,
one of these.
it's a midget. We never
Never
seen
seen
those before.
Never seen those before. And yes, Hornswoggle actually prefers the term midget. He said that before. Hornswoggle prefers the term midget over little person. He actually said that in an interview.
Well, yeah, because a little person is great.
Well, that's the PC way of saying it. Little person. They don't.
Yeah, but the funny thing, I always thought that the PC version was more degrading. So
Me too. I was like, wait a minute. Little person sounds worse to me. Why is that PC?
it's like the same thing of like I understand where people come. Actually, say person of color.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I don't like that either.
Like I understand that they're trying to find a better solution, but that is not the right solution.
Exactly. And I say that as a quote unquote POC person. But I do not like that term. It's
like you don't have to call someone a person like.
It's like don't call me a person of color. It is.
It's not that hard.
No.
It's just I'm me.
Just use the proper ethnicity.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah. Just say I'm Puerto Rican. or Latino.
Latino heat. Latino heat.
Oh yeah.
Funny how I made that reference or remember that group.
Those are the best vignettes WWE ever made. Where him and Eddie Guerrero and Chavo, those little vignettes they have, man, those are great.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I had to say this, guys, but which one was more worse for WWE? The loss of Eddie Guerrero or the West Benoit?
Probably Guerrero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just because of
Because of what happened to Benoit. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like at least Guerrero would have wrestled more and not.
You know, since we
fun.
haven't even done it for like the past few stream times, let's date. Let's date a gal.
Yeah, Starchild brought
No,
up.
us. He's talking about the game. He's talking about the game.
He is. Starchild brought up a good point though.
Hmm?
He says he thinks the event was better for him because it didn't have any dumb
People tell me
American
I'm
fans
pretty good
chanting
at
dumb
guessing what
stuff
other
during the
people are
matches.
thinking.
I mean, like the same
Want me to
crap
try
that they
it on
whine
you?
about was like, I'm not gonna watch it because of social media being influential. Nah.
I actually agree with him. Like, yeah, instead of
I do
saying,
too.
this is awesome, and all that
If
stuff.
you say so. Just don't let me catch you messing around.
Which one are you dating? Sodina.
Sodina. Yeah, we'll go in order. We'll actually see both Nelsha and Metalia in their dates in this session too.
Raise some social
Tell me how
links.
you feel about me.
The
How do I
only thing
feel?
I don't like is unlike Persona, these are very like their lines are very general lines. You know, they say the same thing over and over.
You say that to all
What
the
color
girls,
do you
huh?
like? Right, Double R.
What?
That unlike Persona,
Oh,
the social
I
link in this game, the lines are generalized. They keep asking the
Do
same
you
stuff, like
believe
what
that
color you
certain
like.
people
Oh, yeah,
are
excellent.
Over and over.
sentient?
Absolutely.
That
Like-
that actually worked. When he responded back to her with freaking,
Oh yeah,
man.
Star Child felt good not hearing that stuff for once. Yeah, I agree.
Nice. You love me that much?
Well, you know what the
Of
problem is?
course. I got big
And
intimacy
love
for
that
you,
much,
lady.
Sodina.
Would you love me?
We have a chairman
if
that
I were a
calls the
guy?
fanboys and all the fans of the WWE, the WWE Universe.
Yeah.
You
Universe.
must really love me.
It's wrestling.
Can you stand listening to
He
people
hates
for
the
Stop
word
acting like your sideshow free show is nothing more than freaking Thunderdome in disguise. It's not two men to a one-man league.
Really?
But again, we're talking about Vincey Boy. That's what he's probably thinking.
Can you eat Rocky Mountain oysters?
He's the worst.
What about
One of the questions is, can I eat Rocky Mountain oysters?
Why?
What?
Does that matter, Sodina? Why does that matter?
You know what matters? If we can try to push Sodina for Summerfest.
Does she be like? Is she gonna be like? Oh, I can't be with a man who can't eat oysters. Like, really?
Jared,
Is that
Do you
important to
think
you?
That's cool.
I don't think you heard what I said.
Oh, I heard you. I was just still talking.
Oh, okay.
What do you do when you're bored?
Yes, Summerfest. Was Jeremy Piven Summerfest. That still cracks me up.
I mean, hey, it could be worse. We could see David Arquette coming out winning the title, right?
I think trusting people is important.
Oh, really? No, you
Sodina,
think?
you are too pure for this world.
You're too kind for us, world. Therefore, you must leave and go back to your planet.
I have to go now. Did you see that edit?
Needs me.
That's
Did you see that edit of John Cena doing that to Nikki Bella?
nice. What do you dream about?
It's so effed up and so true.
You don't want to know what I dream about, girl.
You sure? Because you might need a couple minutes.
Star Child said, I thought mountain oysters weren't even really oysters.
Hmm.
And they had a kid win the tag title. Yeah, that's why Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy won the tag belts.
It's okay.
Yep.
That's good,
Yeah,
right, Jeff?
Talking about what happened in WrestleMania this year.
See you soon.
Oh,
Yeah, and
cool.
at Greatest Royal Rumble, Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy won. So finally, Jeff, that it's been deleted.
Deleted.
Delete!
Anyways, we got done with Sodina. We actually got our intimacy up by 7.
The only thing I saw, if I recall correctly, didn't Braun Strowman win Greatest Royal Rumble this year?
Yes, he got
Time.
a very useless green belt.
But still,
Nothing.
Braun Strowman won something.
I know for once.
No, he won 2 things. That and having a tag team championship with a kid.
Well, that was at WrestleMania.
Well,
Yeah,
I know
well,
that, but still. Big accomplishment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a title.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what really ticked me off?
Flip flop.
The thing that really ticked me off that I saw from
Do
the
you
Greatest
think I
Royal
look good in
Rumble,
this bikini?
this whole
Look good in any bikini.
between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
Do you really think so?
That Laser won over freaking Reigns.
Oh, I bet.
You better not be catching a cold on me.
That's probably just wrong, we know.
I know
You know,
how to warp.
you know, one of the things I forgot to mention is that eye patch that Weena wears, it can actually I don't know how it works, but I think if you give her different gifts, like the eye patch is supposed to have different colors, so it's not always supposed to be red, from what I read.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your childhood.
Never knew that.
You don't want to know about childhood. I lived with a rich playboy.
Yeah.
I was Batman's son.
Oh, come on, cut the crap.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Someone clip that. That was perfect talking.
that
What
was.
should we play?
I wasn't lying though. Let me clip it.
Let's do something outdoors.
Wait, I can't clip
I
it.
hate
Shoot.
being indoors on such a great day.
Someone in chat,
Do you
please.
like
clip.
sweets?
Do I like
that,
sweets?
yeah.
Oh, hell yes.
See, they keep asking the same questions. Unlike in Persona.
What?
What's it
Men
called?
who eat sweets are wusses.
What? Man, I never
You
even
like
heard
Reese's
her.
Get going now.
Oh, shit! We're gonna have to break up. Really? Is that how you're gonna treat me? Yeah, you said that I'm a wuss when I like sweets? Gosh.
Why does that matter?
Yeah, why is that?
We know what-
Man, she dumped me right on the spot.
She's
You like
quick
candy.
and nimble and quick and nimble and quick and nimble
Well, you know what I
and
say
quick
to her.
and nimble.
I'm sorry, I've got to go now.
Damn it, Sylvia.
Here, look in the Twitch chat.
Anyway. Well, let's try at least one more time. Weena?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Drew. Good
You know how I was being easy with her the first time, but if she does it the second time, I will play that clip. Says, fool me once, shame on me.
Yeah.
Or, fool me twice, shame on you! Be gone, thought!
Fine.
What are you doing?
That Star Wars meme.
That'd be plenty fun.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think some things
If
are
she brings his.
impossible.
All women are queens.
All women
She
are
brings-
queens. If she brings, she's a thought.
Oh, you're always like that.
My medication.
I don't like people who whine. They can get really annoying.
Yeah, I know, tell me about it. They're such assholes.
That's not good enough, mice.
Oh, really?
Be gone, thought!
Yeah.
Perfect.
You saw what I wrote in chat.
Oh no, that noise, our intimacy went down with her. Really? Is that how you're gonna be? I'm gonna say this multiple times to you.
Be gone!
Yes!
This is perfect.
That's it for now. Bye.
Seriously. Intimacy level changed back down to 3.
Be gone!
Hey Jeff, check Twitch chat.
Oh, God.
Uh,
I
The
actually
bad
want
gamer
to
was
scream
here
right this now because
sending
my
his
cat
waifu.
is digging his claws into my leg.
Okay, Kylene, let's get your intimacy level up. Unlike a certain somebody who doesn't want to be dated.
It's a dating sim. Well,
Yeah!
That's the point of the game.
Wait, this game has a point?
Exactly.
I've learned to imitate you. Exactly.
That's new. I didn't know this game had a point.
What's the point? Of
What's
course.
That's the joke.
Close your eyes.
Suck, McFly!
Nerd!
Oh, crudite.
Forget it. We're not ready for a kiss yet.
What?
We're always ready for a kiss.
What's a paladin?
Do you think a god made everything in the world?
I guess. What does that matter to you? What is this? Is this Shin Megami Tensei again?
What are you thinking about in that perverted little brain of yours?
Really?
Matter? Perverted? So you want me to tell you what I'm thinking about?
You're embarrassing me.
Then don't ask about my perverted
Miles, do you
brain.
know what I'm thinking right now?
No, I do not. What you're thinking right now?
Yes!
That's what you're thinking.
Chase to the end of the earth! Shocker!
Oh, follow you to
Well,
the
you-
earth, stalker!
Where does it all come from?
You green-haired judgment.
Wait, did you just call her green-haired Jezebel?
Yeah, I think
No,
you're
but
cute.
I might as well have.
She answered she answered your own question, Jeff. Yep,
My
pretty
ears
much.
are burning. Someone must be talking about me.
Of course.
So, Jeff, check the Twitch chat again.
Okay.
Are you being sarcastic? Well, I did
Wait,
get
are
quite
you-
a reputation in sharing.
You're posting these in the actual chat itself, right?
In the Twitch chat, yeah. I
Okay.
told you.
Watching
I
Flames
said
of
Do you think
Rekka.
being able to rely on friends is important?
For this game portion. Can't argue him. I can't argue with him. Can't argue.
Don't you ever get embarrassed saying crap like that?
Don't you?
Do you think each person has only one
Tim Allen
soulmate?
saved this. Tim Allen just saved this.
Yes, he does.
Beautiful. Beautiful. See, even the
Do I
categories.
really believe you? Is it safe to assume that you're thinking about women right now?
Obviously.
Obviously.
Lead? Are you
Fucking
assuming my gender?
Can I believe you?
Sure can.
Oh, you're getting a cold inside this
You
place
too?
too? Really?
It's called thoughtitis.
Yes!
The thought yes! Yes!
Jeff, now you made a shirt, finally.
Okay.
Write that one down. Please write that one down.
Thank you very much. I really enjoyed it.
Thoughtitis.
I hope to see you soon.
Thoughtitis is a disease and I'm the cure.
Oh, so you're Stallone. Circuit Cobra.
Oh, our intimacy didn't go up with Kylene that time, but we did pull through it all.
Thoughts today.
No. She didn't be a thought. We actually pulled the date through just fine. She kissed us, so we actually pulled through. Luckily. Now we date Miss Fashion Drag Queen Nelsha here.
Dude?
Sure, you could say that.
Well, you said drag queen, so
I know. That's the joke.
I didn't see.
What if it is actually a dude in disguise? You never know.
Yo, this
What
is
if it's
Japan we're
what if
talking
it's
about, dude.
This-
what happened?
This is Japanifornia, going by Phoenix Wright standards.
Oh,
Eyes.
Why are you lisping?
You know what the worst thing is? You cannot tell me that.
Never mind, it's too early for a kiss. Do you think Nelsha's naive?
I would say
You're
so
talking in
because
third
you're talking about yourself in the third person all the time when you're around people.
Yeah.
I see you talk about yourself in the first person when nobody's around, Nelsha.
There's
Seriously.
only one person that talks in the third person that doesn't sound stupid. The Rock.
Gosh, Nelsa, get that thoughtitis out of you.
We gotta cure a lot of thoughtitis these days.
Yeah.
Naive. Is there a cure for love sickness?
Cure for thoughtitis.
What tonight is?
Tonight, viewers, our stream is brought to you by the word thoughtitis. and followed by.
I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
Wow, Cal, why did you tell us that one of our phones is CDC?
You act so cool, mice.
And followed by the number of.
Babies! They're babies!
I just love that. That part, dude,
That's the best part.
the disgust part at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about the noise in the background, guys. That's my little kitten guard.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like
thinks you're a good
banging
person.
around like a yo.
No. What my little kitten's doing right now, he's playing with the blinds.
Oh, I thought like, why does Jeff have a yo-yo and like he's just swinging it in random places?
Thanks. You're so sweet.
Aww.
And then you're like, Jerry, when did I ever buy a yo-yo?
Let Nasha guess what you're thinking.
When haven't I? That's the real question.
Oh no, never mind. That's good. That's good.
Do you really think so?
Oh, I
It's
didn't
just a
know
little
so.
dry. It's still good. It's still good.
Does Nasha act childish?
Yeah, you keep saying your name
You
all the
just asked
time.
your own question again.
Starchild just said lol.
Really?
Yes.
You're right. Nasha likes who she is. Nasha wants you to get to know her better.
Nelsha wants you to stop talking to yourself in the third person and say I'm a lot more when you're
Only
around
the
people.
Rock can talk in the third person,
Yeah, you smell what the Rock is cooking?
and only McFoley can make fun of the Rock.
That's no fun.
Well, too bad.
Too bad.
Take your thought-itis medicine.
My ears are burning.
Really?
Talking about Nasha.
It's like I don't. It's like
Nasha's so happy.
Okay, now let's have a moment of silence here because if we get our intimacy level up, this has got to be the strangest kiss noise that Nelsha makes, and I've been saving this for when we dated her.
all right. All right.
Nasha.
Oh, one more question. One more question.
You're so nice, but Nasha don't think you can do anything about it.
Oh, I'll see about that. Okay, let's see if it actually does it. Okay, listen.
It was really fun. Let's go out again. Mwah.
Creepy. Just creepy.
She doesn't actually make a kiss noise. She says the kiss noise.
Yes,
I
she
know.
says.
She says "mwah" instead of actually making a kiss noise.
Yeah.
Well, is that what I consider lost in translation?
Yeah.
That's like instead of saying to growl, you actually just say the word growl.
Yeah.
All right, now let's date Metalia. She's one of the.
You say Matilda?
Sure, let's just call her that. So, let's date Matilda here. Because she's one of the 5 non-playable characters we can date, aside from Marion, as well as, what's her name from the Lingu, the one that was the most, thoughtful of a person that we could actually date, or the one that's the most down-to-earth and one that we could actually take seriously. Whatever her name was.
That chick, I don't know her name. Yeah.
But she was a nice chick.
What are you staring at?
Why are you so creepy with that dialect?
You know, raisins.
Are you human?
Mice, you are very smooth for your age.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She's thousands of years old like Jobble is.
I was gonna say, like, she sounds like a MILF.
I was just about to say that.
Any
Thank you, Jerry.
questions for me?
Do I have any questions for you? Yeah, sure. Here's my question to you.
What's a cemetery?
Dang it!
There's another one too. What's a paladin?
I don't really have a favorite food.
What's a paladin?
Thank you, Kyle.
You're welcome.
I've lost so much weight in the last few months.
Oh, baby.
It's so thick!
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we're having so much fun today.
Well, now that you said it.
Well, thank you for
Great,
saying
now you brought
that,
it up. Now it's not
but
going
I
to be
would
fun.
like to have a fuller figure.
Oh, I don't mind that at
I
all.
wonder if a man and a woman can maintain a purely platonic relationship.
I would...
I've heard that question before, but that's not why we're here.
Unless we're specifically talking about Tumblr and recent.
That sounds like you, Mice.
Notice how she's speaking a lot like Captain Kirk.
Can you swallow
the
10
Shatner
raw
school
eggs
acting.
in
Yes.
one gulp?
Can you swallow 10 raw eggs in one gulp? That's a new question.
Does that have anything to do with anything?
Can you swallow 10?
Shouldn't that be my question to you, if anything? Because of, you know...
You sound unsure, Mice. You can tell me if you don't like it.
I don't like it. I like how I don't like Rocky Mountain oysters unexpectedly.
Oysters, yeah.
Come here. I'll style your hair for you.
Ooh, baby.
That's some ASMR stuff. I can go to sleep
it
to that.
is.
I'll go to sleep to that.
Yes, some good old ASMR sexiness. But
actually, that's how. I
wait a minute. You're gonna style my hair.
Sexy stuff. Just
I got something to tell you, Metalia.
Coach, I've got AIDS.
That's what I have heard a long. Thank you. Thank you.
I know.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say Jeff. Double R. Thank you, Double R. Coach, got AIDS.
You're the last person I'd expect to say something like that.
Boring.
I must get going soon.
Oh, really? You're gonna make me do this to you?
That's the thought storm.
Yeah.
Be gone, thought storm.
Yep.
Feel the
Oh,
storm.
it's time for me to go now.
No, that's a song of the thoughts you're thinking of, Jerry.
Okay, one more chance with you. Just one more chance. And then we'll continue. Not having you put... I'm not gonna have you be on Weena's level. Because, seriously, she's a Weena. Not a winner, a wiener.
Yeah, I've dealt with chicks like Weena before. It's...
Seriously, she called us a wuss for liking sweets. It's only natural.
Japan is weird.
Of course.
I think that's an actual line. Like, Japan. Like, I've never. Like, nobody cares if you like candy.
Do I think the dress looks good on you? It looks very nice on you.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you dig it?
Sucker!
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I like her right now the best,
Someday,
right? Just because she's the
my
most
intellectual
mature.
equal will come and rescue me
I
from
like-
this
I like it, the
lonely
cougars.
existence.
I like it, the Cougars.
Hey, you just made a new shirt too, Jerry. I like the Cougars.
I didn't mean anything by it, Mice.
they know what to do. That reminds me of that comedian
Excuse
about
me,
old.
Please don't mind me.
He's like,
What's the matter, baby?
I'm not telling you that.
who's her voice?
I don't know. Doesn't really say.
Do you
A lot
like
of the
movies
people who are
about
credited in
romance?
this game, they really don't say who voices who. I only know a couple. Amanda Wynn Lee voices Sodina, whereas Leah Sargent voices Kylene. Those are the only two I know.
Well, it must have been like Persona 4, where like the non-union and they had to not say their names.
Mm-hmm.
Those relationships portrayed in the movies must be really stressful.
How is it that there's cinematic movies in your reality?
Right?
Especially when you're in a fantasy setting.
You guys look like you're not past the Iron Age, like let alone have.
I know.
you guys look like you're set around maybe 1200 AD or something.
At best, right?
Would you like to get to know me better?
Damn! I like the experience. Of course, jeez.
The way you say it, I think you might have the wrong idea.
Damn! Stop playing hard to get.
I would like to learn about your childhood.
Okay.
You don't remember anything?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
I thought so. Life.
Only on the Geek Fighters you're gonna get random Simpsons quotes that are told together, right?
And 99.5% come from
Starchild said, or they were fake names.
Are you referring to your history with women? Mice, what is your personality type?
You're talking to me, you can tell.
Yeah.
Huh? Thank you for asking me out today. I enjoyed
I like
myself
you, but
very
go on,
much.
thought.
But here's the thing, she doesn't give us smooches. She let us ask a question to her and she answers.
Would you like to ask me anything before I go?
Of course. Well,
All
the
right,
one
here-
I actually would like.
Okay, here are the options. One,
Finally find my wife.
One, what is most important to you? 2, tell me about your past. 3, tell me about your job. 4, will you give me an advice on girls? Or 5, well, Metalia. That is a good question. What should I ask?
No idea.
Yeah, I'm at a loss, so let's just start off things at the beginning and ask about her past.
My past? Well, I'll tell you a little about when I trained with Jobble. It was a long, long time ago. Jobble and I were both apprentices under the master named Evan Gale.
Boring.
Master Gale was very strict.
Evan Gale.
His tutelage.
You know how stimulating this is?
There.
I'm not even listening. I'm just reading my collection of Batman and Robin comics by Grant Morrison. A joke.
You are his last apprentice.
I'm so enthralled. I'm reading a good comic. Thanks a lot.
Like
That's all that.
Riveting writing from.
Well, Mice.
The
I'll
burn.
see you later.
Riveting.
Riveting. Okay, so I think that's enough dating for now. So let's go ahead and get some story on.
Oh, that's the first I heard from you, Kyle.
Oh, that's enough dating for right now?
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to drag it out too much.
Starchild says a lot of voice actors have fake names. That's true, yep.
That is very true, especially in the 90s.
Yeah, when they go by different names or different aliases or
whatever. A lot of the names in Metal Gear Solid 1 that they showed were fake names.
Yeah, Sean Barker. Sean Barker for David Hayter, because based on his character from Guyver 2.
Yep. Yeah, but that's the reason why was specifically because there was workers' union for the industry back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not union. Same thing with Persona 4 and Persona Arena. Like, they're non-union, so they don't get credited in the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's why nobody knows who the flip Naoto's voice actress was. Like, I think now it's Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, who, as you know, is a Major.
Right.
But in the original Persona and Persona 4 Golden, no idea who it is. No idea. Because the only way to know who it is is if they came forward and said it's me.
Mm.
Like Johnny Young Bosch, he's somebody whose voice you could tell quick anyways.
Oh, clearly.
yeah.
But
yeah.
everybody else came forward and said who they were, but not Naoto's original voice.
Mm-hmm. But another thing we got to remember too, especially when you say that, it's like with Stephen Bloom. Like I think his original, like his fake name back in the '90s was like David Lucas when he was doing voice work for games for SquareSoft. But you can tell, that's literally him who's speaking in that dialect.
Oh God!
Oh mercy!
I think he did that in GT Final Bout as well.
Oh yeah, when he voiced Goku, his only time voicing. Oh wait a minute, now, was that his only time voicing Goku?
Yeah.
Because I remember a lot of those voice actors, they actually do a dub for Dragon Ball, but it's not the one from Funimation. It's actually from overseas that they do their own dub.
Mm.
The Asian English dub is by Bang Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And the voice of Goku in that dub is Lex Lang.
Oh yeah, the guy who
that's
Sano from
Kenshiro.
Yeah, Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star and Sanosuke from Rurouni Kenshin or Samurai X.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought he was pretty good as Sano.
Star Trek said he even used David Lucas as a pseudonym in some of the Cowboy Bebop.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, welcome new viewers, and if you're here,
hit that
after the stream.
Hit that follow button.
Follow button, yeah, obviously. And as soon as I said that, we lost one.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hit that follow button and join our Discord. You just scroll down and click our logo.
Yes, and we have a very special announcement with E3 coming up that we will be showing off again very soon. Ah, such beautiful music inside this library.
I no longer say library or tamari.
Hey! This is a library! Now I'm thinking of all that with, what's her name, who played that librarian who said that.
Oh, yeah. Man, all that is 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Or more than that, even. And besides Keenan, who else made it from all that, though?
Kel, Dandy Timberelli, Amanda Bynes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Amanda.
Well, everyone's forgotten about her.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly.
Yeah. Was Josh Peck a part of it, too? Or no?
Was he?
And technically, yeah, I think. Yeah. Technically, yeah.
Is dinner out or not? I don't even know. I have to inquire if my dinner is. I shall be back.
I'll be back.
I don't know if it's out yet. But
Okay, but I'll still be playing. We're going to a place that will take us to the moon.
Cool.
Mice, I'm sorry. I didn't expect the Emperor to become a god by using the primordial flame.
What do you mean, God?
What do you mean, God? It's like that's like a very passive-aggressive type of response.
It's out, but it's not ready. So I can a few more minutes.
Right now, my says, "What do you mean, God?" Because the way how he said, he's like, "What do you mean, God?" It's like he just spoke from a very passive-aggressive behavior right there.
Long ago, when we learned of the Emperor's desire, we divided and hid the primordial flame within the 5 sacred altars. We thought the Emperor would eventually die, as he was human. Jabba left a message when he died.
Time now listen to Matilda.
Intentionally exposed the hiding places of the 5 flames to the Emperor. Honestly, I was shocked, but I now know why he did it.
You're shocked, huh? Well, Me too.
We can clearly tell the shock in her voice, right, guys?
Emperor's desire was to
I'll
collect
chase
the
you
five
to the
flames
to the earth!
become a god, not just to rule the world. The Emperor even transformed his body into a machine to lengthen and achieve his goal.
Why must
I like
you
how
turn
we're
my
getting-
office into a house of lies?
We're getting this information now, so
Exposition. Just all about exposition from this
to
lady.
challenge the Emperor.
here's a plot dump. Take it.
But the Emperor has the flames now.
No kidding.
Even if we kept the flames hidden, the Emperor would have found them eventually, as he has eternal life.
Oh no, he's not immortal.
But our lifetime is limited. Our clan will decline and eventually vanish.
What? No!
Oh no!
Jabal decided to place the fate of the world in your hands. It was the right decision.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh
Oh
my,
my
god.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god.
Mice, the sixth sacred altar is this way.
Wait a minute.
It's our only
There's a
hope.
sixth sacred altar? I thought there was only 5. Plot twist! Well, we're inside.
Plot twist, or would that be a missing plot point?
No, it's not a missing plot point because we never knew
I'm
there
sorry,
was
no, Deus Ex Machina.
Oh, I don't know. Because we all assumed that there was just only 5 sacred altars. Now there's a 6th one. But yeah, it does raise a lot of questions.
Wow, Tokyo, Japan has got some crazy deals.
Oh yeah?
So for about $50 or $60 altogether, because he bought a power bank too, this guy at a Tokyo bookstore bought a PS Vita and an extra power charger for $50 for the Vita, $10 for the power charger.
Nice.
Not a PSP, a PS Vita.
Yeah.
Archow said he saw someone playing a 2D JoJo game. I guess the PS1, Dreamcast one,
or the Dreamcast one. I think so. Man, this meteor whale hits hard. And yes, we're fighting a meteorite that's shaped like a whale, and they call it a meteor whale. Funny. And before we get to the final battle, guys, I will let you know that I will grind when we're not streaming, so that way we'll be prepared for it.
Speaking of which, I am about...
Yeah, it is almost 6:30 on your end.
Yeah. No, I have to stop my stream, but I think I have something.
Okay.
You remember how to host, unhost?
Yeah, just in case, can you repost it in Discord?
Yeah, I think you can do that.
Hey, buddy. Hey, big go boys.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get going, guys. I'll see you guys next week. And if you guys want to join for my stream at 7, you're more than welcome to me.
Actually, what we should do is type in the chat when we're done, Double R.
Mm-hmm.
And we should do this for all 3 of us if we're on in the same day.
Uh-huh.
Is in the chat /raid 16-bit Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
And same thing, like if Jeff is on before you in the same day, like you guys Fridays,
Mm-hmm.
like Jeff could write /raid double R, or you could write /raid 16, whoever, because you guys stream the same days with different times to
Yes.
not step on each other's toes. So yeah, y'all can.
Well, I can try because I know he's
Mine.
going on at 9.
But when you raid, doesn't that technically just redirect towards their stream, and not the ones that
No.
we're doing? Because that's what Vic is saying in the chat.
Wait, what happens?
When you do a raid on someone's stream, it actually redirects your stream to theirs, and it doesn't, put you back at your stream.
Oh! That's why you do it at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vic is right.
Yep. But I think that's what you're trying to get at, and overall, what you're trying to get at is just we do it at the
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was saying, that's why it's good you guys stream at different times.
Yep.
So whoever's stream is finishing, you raid the person starting.
Yes.
Yep. A lot of people are streaming today besides us, I noticed.
Well, I think it's because it's post,
Greatest Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Plague
is,
Plague is streaming? Heck, there's even a KOF 14 stream going on.
Nice! And that's a ghost right there.
Yeah. Blue Mary,
a meteor ghost.
Back. I think Blue Mary, her Blue Mary's thickness.
Oh, jeez, that attacks hard.
It's helping bring back KOF. My phone agrees.
Your phone agrees with a passion of 1,000 suns, Jerry. Boy, that meteorite attacks hard. Oh, hey, it's cool if you're not a big wrestling fan, Vic. I mean, there are a lot of things that, that we're not fans of. So, it's only natural. You're only human. Yeah. Like all of us. Such beautiful music.
Starchild said he actually gained followers streaming Halo Reach.
Oh, nice. And somebody asked me if I was gonna, when it comes to Trails of Cold Steel, if I'm gonna go immediately into Trails of Cold Steel 2, but no, I won't go into Trails of Cold Steel 2 right away.
Yeah, don't mind that tweet.
Oh yeah, I just saw it.
Don't mind that tweet.
Okay.
I just realized what I did.
Yeah, you didn't put yeah. Nobody's gonna see it.
Oh, we finally made it to the summit.
Dang, Reika, you look good. Wait, what?
Yeah, I was supposed to say, wait, what?
Oh, there's a Japanese cosplayer I follow. It's like,
oh, okay.
She looks like she's not in cosplay, but she still looks like a character. She looks like Makoto. Is her name Makoto? For Persona 5?
Oh,
Short
I can't
hair.
remember. But I'm gonna say
No, that was Naoto, right?
Persona 4.
Persona 4. Oh, you're talking about Persona 5.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Well, I haven't played Persona 5, so
I'm gonna.
But I know, you know which character I'm talking about. She has short black hair.
Yes, short brown hair. Yes.
Yeah. Her. Well, she looks like her, even though she's not.
If you guys can see on the screen of the gameplay, taking a look at the top right, guess who we're seeing right now?
Save Damashi?
No, not the save. I said top right of the gameplay footage.
Is that Jabal's ghost?
You would think so, but let's listen.
Jabal?
Master? Is it you?
You look very like him.
Jabal, you're alive!
I am not Jabal. I am the guardian of the sixth.
He's not alive. He's a ghost.
I protect the holy flame until it passes to my successor.
So I am not Jabal.
Wrong! Jabal made the sacred altar our last hope against the Emperor. Now, I must see if you are fit to wield the power of the holy flame.
Oh, Jabal made the altar.
Prepare yourselves.
Prepare yourselves. Alright, well, you have fun with your stream, Jeff.
Yeah, definitely. You can look on yours too, and you're doing yours at 9, right?
Well, 9 your time, 8 my time, yes.
That's what I mean, yeah. Good luck with that too, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Guys.
Well, Jerry, it's time for us to, what's that phrase again? Kick ass and take names? Against Jobble's ghost? Or whatever, the 6th Sacred Altar Guardian?
I guess it's something, it's projection. Starchild said something that it's unfortunately true of all players I've seen recently. That there's a lot of these cosplayers getting fake accounts that pretend to be them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, sending out friend requests. Vic said, we YOLO this. Well, actually, I'm gonna eat dinner, but you know me,
Oh, of course. But
99% sure by the time I'm done, it'll still be before you defeat this.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we'll we'll defeat this boss before you, before you get back. Or, we'll defeat it right after you get back, I mean.
So Double R is gonna have to be a little more animated and check the chat.
Yes, I will. I'm always checking the chat when I'm playing this, so not to worry, man. If you need to go eat, go right ahead. Or I will see Rao here doing some more Satanism spells from his summon. And not in a good way. And he has his own summon too. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ghidorah's true form. No, it's not Ghidorah's, but it's just a one-headed dragon who goes by the name of Oddness Organ. But notice how there's a bunch of rubies and garnets on his wings and chest and whatnot. Oh, God, this guy hits strong. Oh, God. He hits strong. Can we actually defeat this boss? We can only hope. But still, ouch! Something tells me we're probably not going to beat this boss, and we are going to be very underpowered to stop it. Because if we are, then I fear that our second game over is coming pretty soon, guys. God damn it! Okay, Golda, don't let me down, man. Yes, he's going to use that summon again! My goodness! Oh, God! Why? That's pitiful! Oh, God. God. You know... Well, yes, you did say YOLO, so you're not wrong, man. Oh, God. Let's see if we can get some heals going on here. 'Cause, seriously. That was some... Oh, Golda. Do us justice. Seriously, ouch. Seriously? You're not down for the count? Figured it would be. Oh, no! No! Don't do this! Why that attack? Why? Yeah, it's rest in peace for us at this point, Vic. You're not wrong. Yeah, we already got one that's down. Ugh, God. Mice, it's up to you, buddy. Yeah, I'm afraid it's gonna be up to you. If we can actually pull this off. But I'd say it's gonna be doomsday for us. badly. And we can't even revive Weena, can we? Oh, God. Covers everything. Yeah, that revive spell is really not... Oh, we can revive him, but it only goes for one hit point, but still, I guess it's really nothing. Summon Golda. Notice how he's defending this whole time, too. Oh, man. Honey, you get back to healing. If you can. Notice how he's defending, too. You know, so with him defending all this time, we may actually can try to cheat our way with actually getting, you know, most of our party healed up again. But I don't want to, you know, jinx it or any... Okay, no, yeah, I thought I was going to jinx it. Musa, I don't think you're going to make it, buddy. Oh, God. But if we can't beat this boss battle, I'm going to be like, wow. I'm going to have to do some mega heavy grinding before the final battle. Still not down. And Golda's down. Now let's use Flairniel. Thought you would have been down by now. Since Rao was doing so much damage to hurt you. Oh, finally we got him! Oh man, that was... Oh, boy. That would have been the Achilles heel if we actually didn't defeat him like that. Or the Guardian. But, whew! But no experience points? Bollocks!
You have defeated me. This means you walk with the elemental spirit. You have surpassed Jobble's power, so I bestow upon you the power of the Holy Flame. The flame of darkness burns feebly on the moon. It is this same flame that the Clan of Darkness once fought over. The Master lamented this ugly struggle, so he banished the flame. The Emperor wants to rekindle the flame of darkness with the flame of the light.
Ooh, not good.
My child, you will soon be reawakened as I have.
Child, are you talking about Sodina?
What?
Yep, evidently.
You will understand when the time comes. Now, prepare yourselves and wish to be carried to the moon. Sodina, Mice, take care of each other. Believe in each other.
We're going to the moon! The sound effects kind of sounds like Zex from Gundam Wing or from the FMV. Well, I mean, this was made in the 90s, so it's really not that too far. You're not too far off, Starchild. This is the moon? The sacred altar of the darkness should be around here. Let's hurry, mice. So yes, here we are on the moon. So this is the place where the final battle is to take full effect. But that was hell of a hard time. Hell of a hard time against that boss, but thank goodness. That would have been like that definitely would have been like the death knell for us if we didn't even defeat that boss. But I'm going to show you a few battles while we're on the moon, but we're not even going to go through a majority of it because, well, since we made a lot of progress today, aside from dating the ladies, we are going to be wrapping things up here pretty soon. And there's the save Damashi, so I'll go ahead and I'll save right here, and let me show you a few battles, and then from that point on, I think we will wrap up this episode. But I will show you what Mice's new summon looks like, because we actually did get that new summon from defeating the Guardian. Anyway, Chapter 14, The Primordial Flame Extinguished, The End of the Emperor. So yes, this is the final chapter, but we won't get to the Emperor right away, because we have to do a little bit of grinding first before we actually see about him in the finale, which will probably be in the next couple weeks, because I think mostly the next time we play, we're going to be dating the other women. So then try to get them to their full intimacy and trying to get most of these spells in before we actually take on the final boss. And I will be grinding off stream mostly before we go to the final battle. So that way we're not underpowered when we fight off against the Emperor. Okay. Magatamas! Oh, no! Phoenix, right, where are you? Oh, okay. Yeah, alright, so we don't actually have Oddness Organ unlocked to use, so I will have to go back and find a way to somehow heal Mice, so that way he has the power to use the summon to his heart's content. But for now, let's just, fight these Magatamas if we can, but if we can't, why don't we just summon good old Flareneal to do some damage onto them. Or that is Phoenix, right? And he says, "How dare you put those Magatamas in the game? I have the Magatama! They let me see people's lies! And I get to present evidence in doing so!" And... what? A Magatama now turned itself into an alien? Yeah. I'm not making this up, guys. Just look at that! They got swords! They got swords! 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 Not S-words, Mr. Connery. Or not swords, Mr. Connery. It's words that begin with the letter S. They're S-words. Now tell me we got them down, at least, for this fight. Yes, we did. But my goodness, they do take a lot of hit points to deplete. Yeah, you can see that a lot of the enemies on there are no pushovers, but definitely a good place for us to grind a lot at this point. But like I said, we won't be grinding much in this play session, so let me just play a couple more battles, and then we will wrap it up. But seriously, though. And this place looks grimy and gringy as hell, too. I figured that the moon would have been a great place, like a place of, like, light and purity, but unfortunately it's more like a battleground of death and destruction. Another Magatama. Take that! Oh, jeez. Look at that! Ooh, man. Seriously, the Magatama enemy just creeps me the crap out. Like we're finding a sperm or whatever. But, ugh. My goodness. Oh, good job with the level up, Mice, but truth be told, you didn't really level up your hit points that much. Okay, one more battle, guys, and then we'll call this episode a wrap. Since it is getting close to the 2-hour mark, and since Jerry hasn't made it back yet, well, he probably will, but I'm just going to say if he doesn't make it back yet, then I will do all the plugging to finally end things off. But, who knows? Let's go ahead and summon Feed Nod to take care of these guys. And notice when we level up the speed of our attacks and summons and magic spells, they decrease the more we gain more speed. Or the time it takes to commence those actions. Hey, we got him to sleep. Well, one of them anyways. Yeah, shake that ass. Shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just making me think of that video of that song with the Teletubbies, and they're dancing to that song, but somebody, you know, made like a music video of that when they're dancing. Oh, it's hitting me with the Sharingan. But it wasn't strong enough to actually do damage to us. But it did drain a little bit of our hit points. Ouch! That did quite a good number to us in terms of that little stab of his, or the stab of that enemy's. Oh, cool. Musa leveled up to 56. Alright, so you guys all got a pretty good taste of what the enemies are going to be like on the moon. And even though I will be grinding when we're on the moon, don't worry, we'll actually see the moon in its full entirety before we head to the final battle. So you guys at least get the pleasure of seeing that once as we get to that. But next week, it will not be the finale. And there's somebody with that signature clipping open of his can of soda, and that would be Fighter Chaos coming back.
Excuse me, so I lost, huh? You already beat him before I came back?
Yes. But we did get a new summon. But
cool.
Unfortunately, we were not able to show him off.
Well, we got next week.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're not heading to the final battle next week. We're going to pretty much be on a dating spree with trying to get all the ladies with their intimacies up and playing the mini games that we missed out on, you know, since we can actually date them and, you know, play mini games with them and that kind of stuff. So we'll try to do a bit of catching up on a lot of the other filler activity before we head to the final battle. So it's the calm before the storm next week. And then the storm is the week after that. So, yeah, I think, Jerry, it'd be a good time if we go ahead and wrap up things right here, since now it seems like a pretty good time to do so.
Wrap it up?
Yep.
Wrap it up. Alright. Alright, hey guys, thanks for joining our stream. As always, I've been Fighter Chaos, the disembodied voice. What's the word? What's the word, Double R, when you're, when something is a stand-in for you? Starts with an E.
Is something that's standing up for you?
Stands in. Something that represents you.
Oh, something that represents you? An embodiment?
Starts with an E.
I
think. Anyways, I'm the one embodied or represented by the dude on the left, the little drawing.
Oh, Jeff, oh, now I see what you're saying, yes.
Jeff is the one that's represented by an alive Samus, And for him, he's streaming. He's going to stream soon. So, and for Double RPG, the one you actually see on camera and playing, like I said, I've been Fighter Cows. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, hit that follow button and scroll down and hit our logo to join our Discord. And you can tell us, what you guys think, some, suggestions and all that, and also what you guys want us to cover for future podcasts and stuff. The only reason we haven't done them is because, we don't know what you guys want us to talk about. Mm-hmm. You got to tell us. We're not mind readers.
Right.
What else? Our E3 thing, you might as well show that off.
Yeah,
when
we get done talking and when we say goodbye, that'll be the last thing you guys see before we wrap up.
So check out our Road to E3, which you will see at the end. We're going to stream every Friday about a different topic, say Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, or some Microsoft, Nintendo. Mm-hmm. You'll see the order.
Yeah, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, and third parties, and they're a week apart from each other.
And then in June, which third parties will be at the beginning of June, and then right after that will be our actual reactions and live commentary at E3 itself.
Yay!
Pretty much our most fun time of the year. It's like our Christmas, right, Double R?
That's basically what E3 is gamers' Christmas.
Especially for us, because the way we always watch it together and live stream and have our react, like that time I cried watching Shenmue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So who knows what's gonna happen? Or that time we marked out for Samus Returns.
Yes. And when you marked out for Dragon Ball FighterZ.
For what?
Dragon Ball FighterZ, that was your big mark out moment?
Yeah, that got us a lot of... It's also Bleed the Wallet.
Yeah.
Vic said.
Mm-hmm. He's not wrong.
So I think that's it. Leave us a follow. Watch 16-Bit Jeff on Twitch. Watch Double RPG on Twitch. And watch myself on Twitch. I didn't stream this week because if you didn't see the beginning of the stream, I talked about hurting my arm, which I thank God it's only a muscle sprain, and it's already feeling a lot better. It's already pretty much back to normal. It's like 99% better.
Right.
Because I thought I broke it earlier. That's why I didn't do anything. Broken or not. And if it is, I'm going to go to the hospital, So, but thankfully, it was only sprained. It's already getting better. I didn't have to go.
That's good.
And so follow me on Twitch, Fighter Cows, FighterXAOS. I stream Tekken on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, depending. And then I stream some classic fighting game or beat 'em up on Fridays or Thursdays, depending.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I don't have a solid schedule. That's my life. I want to have. Trust me. I'm trying to get a solid schedule. I'm not trying to jerk you guys around. And that's me. Follow the TheGeekFighters on Twitter and on Facebook as well. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Go ahead, Double R.
Okay, so you can follow me on my Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/RPGreviews. I'm going to be live streaming some more The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel later, where we're going to be getting on with hopefully the remainder of Chapter 5 for, the live stream, this part of the live stream tonight. And so when you're on there, twitch.tv/RPGreviews, be sure to hit that follow button, just like the follow button here on the Geek Fighters own Twitch page, so that way you're following me, and you're following, us here, as well as Fighter Cows and 16-Bit Jeff with their own respective Twitch pages. We're currently in the process of trying to get up to Twitch affiliate status for every single one of us, including our collab page. And
I should have been already. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I know. That was awfully weird with what happened. But also, if you like me with a lot of the other content that I do, if you scroll down my page on my Twitch page, you'll see my logo that's expanded and huge. That will lead you to my YouTube page, which is youtube.com/RPGreviews. I do reviews, retrospectives, archive my live streams on there, as well as posting 2 cents videos, which are now called side quests. And right now, side quests are on hiatus because I want to focus on my episode 9 of my Final Fantasy retrospective. I'm still working on that. And, but yeah, be on the lookout for more content coming from me in the future on that website that you guys are not going to find anywhere else aside from just my Twitch and all that. And also, you can find me on Facebook.com/RPGreviews. That's my Facebook fan page. And my handle on Twitter is at RPG Reviews. Whichever social media site that you guys go to, you will be sure to get your feed from me on any of those sites, as they're both connected to each other. So whichever one you go to, they're all going to be on both sites at the same time. But yes, be on the lookout for that. I'm definitely looking forward to next week when we resume with more Thousand Arms. It's pretty much going to be our calm episode with doing a lot of the side stuff before the storm, which will be the week after that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to wrapping up Thousand Arms for good, because it's about time that we move on to something new and bring closure to a game that we wanted to do for quite a while, and we're finally seeing the end in sight. So yeah. So yeah, looking forward to next week, so hope to see you there. And be sure you join us for our times when we're doing our road to E3 and when we get around for E3 and that stuff. So really appreciate the support you guys are still giving us. So yeah, that's all from me too.
Play the trailer.
But anyway, to sign off, and when we show you the trailer, or before we show you the trailer, to sign off, I'm Double RPG.
Fighter Cows.
And we'll see you guys next weekend. And as Jerry would say to end off every stream,
Nimyo, Kanryo.
Peace out, and I'll see you guys later tonight. Bye. Hi-ho, gamers and fernads everywhere. This is Double RPG here with a very big announcement directly to you. Next month is the month of May, and you know what that means? That's right. It's that time of year again, where the Geek Fighters will bring back our Road to E3 series as we approach Gamers Christmas for the 2018 season this June. You probably are going to wonder to yourselves about what days we'll be having our Road to E3 2018 episodes, who we are going to cover, and when the times are going to be held. Don't worry about that, as you have come to the right place for that juicy info. Our Road to E3 2018 festivities will start off on May 11th at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, as we'll cover our predictions on Microsoft. The next week on May 18th at the same time, we'll cover our presaging on Sony. The next week after that, on May 25th at the same time, we'll see us giving our prognosis toward Nintendo themselves. And the final week on June 1st at the same time sees the Geek Fighters bring in the augury on third-party companies. It's during these times every year when we ask ourselves, is Microsoft going to hit it hard with more Japanese support? Will Sony show off or announce the PlayStation 5 during their press conference? Does Nintendo have a new beefier revision of the Nintendo Switch in the pipeline? Do all third-party companies have a bevy of new software to entice the masses on all platforms in the future? Those are just some of the questions we ask ourselves and predict when times like these are about to hit off hard. But you'll just have to tune into these times to see what all we ask ourselves and what we surmise will be at the big event. If you want to keep up to date on when we go live, then here's a big must that you should do. Hit that follow button on our Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/TheGeekFighters, so that you can know when we'll exactly go live on those days, aside from our days when we live stream our play sessions on games we like to riff. That means more support from you will mean that we'll continue to provide you all with great content that you won't find anywhere else. Finally, for all who are anxious about what our schedule is going to be for E3 2018 in terms of the press conferences, stay tuned for more details in the middle to late May, as we'll have everything finalized by then. E3 2018 is going to be another barrel of fun for Fighter Chaos, 16-Bit Jeff, and myself at the Geek Fighters, but the fun only gets started 1 month before the main event with our Road to E3 2018 series on Twitch. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and we'll see you during these times in the month of May, as E3 2018 is slowly crawling up from around the corner. This is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed, and game on, gamers. Peace out!